Hi everybody, I'm Steve Berry with Green Mountain Pellet Grills. Congratulations on your purchase of either the Jim Bowie or the Daniel Boone. You're going to have a great time cooking. You're going to taste flavors you've never tasted before. First things first though, we've got to put one of these together. We've already got the Jim Bowie put together. It's all about the same except for a couple variations we'll tell you about in a second. So we're going to show you how to put together the Daniel Boone and have you grilling in no time. I've got a couple of guys I've got on work release to help me out, and just kidding. Here we go. They put it on their back, makes it a little easier, cut the bottom out. They're going to tip it back up again when it's done. That way, instead of lifting the grill out, they're just lifting the cardboard off. Lots of packing materials included to make sure that your grill is delivered in perfect form. It's almost like removing the insides of a stuffed turkey. First thing you're doing, putting the legs on. It's pretty straightforward. Just make sure the holes in the legs correspond to the holes in the back of the grill and the front of the grill. Next, stand it up. All right, you got the legs put on, you got the grill stood up. Now it's time to put on the chimney as well as reverse the handle. All you need is a 10mm socket, driver, or maybe a crescent wrench. That's all it takes to put it together. The grill comes with the handle on the inside, easy shipping. Don't leave it like that, trust me, it gets really hot. So just flip it around and make sure with the handle that you have the heat shield on each side of the lid so the handle does not get hot. Basically, when you take it off, just put it together the same way. And believe me, from here on out, the rest of this can all be done by one person. We're just using 2 people because these guys have no place else to go. Proud of you, man.
Thanks, boss.
Looks good. All right, next up, we're going to put in the Wi-Fi. Screw it right in, it's good to go. And if you have any questions, we have a separate Wi-Fi video. It's going to show you exactly how to put this in and how to operate the Wi-Fi system. Meat probes come standard with all Green Mountain pellet grills. Put it in the jack, and it's ready to be put into the meat probe hole to keep tabs on the temperature of everything you're cooking. Okay, next up, you're going to want to install the stainless steel grease bucket and then the handy and convenient side tray. Held up, just like that. You're probably wondering yourself, hey, what's this thing that was inside the instruction manual that came with your pellet grill? This is called the pellet dump slider, the old PDS. What's it for? Come on back here, I'll show you. This is the pellet dump. This allows you to extract any pellets you don't want in there. Let's say you want to change the wood flavor. That way you can extract the pellets, put them in a bucket, save them for later. But before you put in the new pellets, make sure you put in the old PDS, the pellet dump slider, so that your new pellets won't end up on the ground. Now fill the hopper with pellets. Oh, by the way, I recommend Green Mountain Grill pellets. They're terrific. I think this is fruit wood. Delicious. Close the lid. And since it's your first time using your grill, we've got to prime it. So first of all, we're going to plug it in and show you exactly how that works. Since this is your first time using your Green Mountain pellet grill, we have to prime this thing. That means we've got to make sure we've got pellets that are getting into the firebox via the auger. How do we do that? We turn it on. We push the up arrow. It's going to display 0. That means the auger is starting to feed pellets through the system towards the firebox. Now, if you don't see pellets coming out yet, what you'll do is you'll turn it off again once it's to 1. You'll turn it off, turn it on, up, and you repeat this until you start to see pellets dropping into the firebox. At that point, we know that the auger is primed. At that point, then, we also just begin putting the internal guts of this thing together and get you ready to grill. The first thing you want to install when putting these things back in is the heat shield. Now on the Daniel Boone, first of all, you want to take off these little clips. They were just for shipping. You don't want to burn those in there. Installing this, you want to put the half moon to the left. You'll notice also we have cutouts here. I'll tell you what those are about in a second. Those cutouts allow you to slide that heat shield back and forth, allowing you to have a hotter side. If you like something hotter on the right side or the left side, move that, and that'll allow you to have different temperatures on each side of the grill. Now on the Jim Bowie, we also have heat shield like this. You'll get one of two. Half moon to the left. Also the cutouts here, goes in, slides back and forth. Again, remember to remove the plastic. You may also get with the Jim Bowie this heat shield. Same thing. Remove the plastic, put it in, and you're ready to go. Whichever heat shield you get with Jim Bowie, it's going to work perfectly for what you're grilling. Now, after we install the heat shields, it's time to put in the grease trays. Gentlemen, come on and help me. When installing the grease tray, remember the half moon goes on the left side for it as well. Make sure when you install the grease trays that they go nicely in the slots, angled down towards the grease bucket. Now the upper grease tray you're going to put in, make sure you cover the holes. You can see when you put it in there that you're able to move that around to either have the holes open or closed. For a long, slow cook, you want to keep those closed. You can even put in some tin foil on there for a long, slow cook. Now, if you're cooking over 300 degrees, certainly open those up and get a nice hot sear. That's followed by the grills. And that's what I call complete. Now let's get to grilling. Now that your grill is primed, just push the up button and it will cycle through and reach a temperature of 150 degrees on its own. From that point on, you can set your grill for whatever temperature you want based upon whatever you want to grill.